What's up, guys?
All right, 1 second in. What's going on, you guys? Anybody that's here, we're gonna wait a couple seconds for some people to tune in. Um, but you guys see we have a special guest. But first, our introduction. Um, Kevin, Kevin back here with another live stream with Antonio. We do these, well, at least we try to do these every week. Sometimes we have guests. We just started doing guests. Other times we just talk about reselling topics. And today we're joined by Mr. ShoePicky, also known as Luis. Well, his name is Luis, but he goes by ShoePicky on the internet.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Kevin's show. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for whatever you guys need. I'll try my best.
Today we're gonna be doing like last time we had our first guest. Well, 2 times ago we had our first guest, Eddie. His name is King of Finds on Instagram. Eddie King of Finds on Instagram. And also Rodriguez is gonna be interview type ish.
Q&A.
Q&A. Yeah, it's gonna be live as well. So we're gonna be having live questions. We're gonna be answering them, and as well as Luis is gonna be answering the questions as well. But first question that we got here for you, Luis, is how did you get into reselling?
Well, I actually used to work. I used to train salesmen, like at call centers. I used to do retention call centers, so that's has to do a lot with sales, like to maintain your customers, right? You get the call, you have to treat them well and offer them stuff, right? I always like sales. I don't know if it's on our Latin American blood. I don't know, man. But I know a lot of people from Mexico and Latin countries that we love to sell. Either they give us talks when we're kids, or I don't know. But yeah, and my father, he's an entrepreneur too. He owns and operates a plastic manufacturing company in Mexico for over 30 years. So I'm familiar with sales. I love sales. I used to sell even in pulgas and local mercados, like
Flea market.
local markets. I used to sell like speakers from China and chargers and stuff like that since I was got here in the US back in 2010. I got in my head that I was just gonna be here for 3, 4, 5, 6 months around that. And well, I already have 2 kids, a wife, a house. We actually closed a piece of land today. I told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're growing, and that's good, man.
Yeah,
And after the call
congratulations.
center, I just started to. I had time. My wife was waiting for our child, and I thought about creating some kind of passive income. So I started researching so I could take care of my boys instead of working somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
You save from your from childcare because it's expensive here in the U.S. compared to other countries. And I actually started with books. I put my whole garage full of books. I used to scan them. I learned through YouTube how to do it.
I
I
didn't know
forgot about where I learned from, who I learned from, but I saw tons of videos there. And I used to do side jobs for shoes because I love shoes. This is actually my personal shoe collection.
How many
So
pairs you
yeah,
got there?
yeah. So here, I love
now.
these
How many
colors.
shoes you have in all your collection?
My
Total,
highs. Yeah, I think I have like 70 personal pairs, something like that. I try to limit, and I sometimes sell my shoes whenever I don't use them anymore.
It's
Yeah, I
funny.
reward all of these on the year. I change them sometimes on the day. I use 2 or 3 different pairs. Yeah,
It's funny.
can't
He
wait.
has it like by color too. You see, like all orange and then like all the white ones.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. Like Jordan 4s and whatnot.
That's so cool.
I don't clean them like most people do, and I don't have boxes. I just use them.
Yeah, same here.
So yeah, I jumped to shoes, and I guess I got bored because sent books to FBA, and I had time, so I just went all in for shoes, man. I started seeing the ROI per sale, and I really liked it.
Man, that's great. And when you first started, so you started with Amazon then? I didn't know that. First
Yeah.
Amazon scanning books. Do you remember like the type of content you saw, or like who you were watching to get that knowledge from?
I would actually just go based on keynotes. I would just literally look up how to scan a book or how to read the numbers, the rated, the rate of numbers per book, like how to choose which one to pick or not.
Yeah, the
And
E
then I was
score.
just going through base and error, man. I actually sent tons of books one time, didn't read perfectly. I did make money, but out of the end, I don't know if I even broke even or even lost in some because I sent tons to FBA. I didn't even know that you had a limit on time. Right now, it's more specific, but I just left them there for a year. I didn't even lower prices. Yeah, I was just learning that way, man,
Yeah,
based on errors. And I used to delete everything. I know they either donate them or they keep them and resell them themselves. Just put delete. I know there's even dates on Amazon. I learned that later that you can retrieve all your FBA stuff for free to your house. Or I would
Right.
just delete everything because that's how I was learning, man.
as Antonio said, yeah, it's not free. You pay a little fee, but it's very little. Um,
Yeah, it's actually
um,
cheaper to get them back than destroy them because they charge you for destroying them too.
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy. I've never had that. Like, I always get everything sent back, and at the end of the month, I see on Inventory Lab like how much it costs for the returns to come back to my house. Usually it's no more than $50 unless it's like a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, so from the looks of it, well, I'm not gonna assume how long, but how long have you been reselling?
I would say 3 years, 3 years already completed. I started back in like probably 2019 on the summer, but I wouldn't count that half year as it was just knowledge. I guess I didn't
Yeah.
went full in. It's kind of like, I mean, it is my only job, but I do take care of my kids, so it's like a part time for me. But still, yeah, I would say it's like 2 years and a half, almost three, as a reseller.
And I mean, we know, but like, right now, what you sell the most, and where you sell it.
Oh, what I just focus on shoes and sports clothes, but more shoes, and I do everything, man. Since I keep the stuff a lot of time, I do Poshmark, I do Mercari, I do eBay, I do Gold, I do StockX. StockX is very rare because I focus on discount stores. Nobody give me boxes, and I don't have the time to ask for boxes, talk to Myers, stuff like that. So I do those five and rarely do local. Maybe my sometimes used Yeezys I've sold locally, but
But you still have Amazon too. You said that
yeah, I
those
do Amazon,
SBN.
but I focus more now on clothes only on Amazon because, like I said, I don't manage that many boxes. I do buy box shoes, but I focus more on discount stores, and I can't send those in there.
Yeah, you pretty much do what I do. Like, Kevin is a little more focused on eBay, like on 99%, and I
Mhm.
saying I do gold because I really like gold. I quit Mercari though. I think Mercari just didn't work for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's just I saw that you sell there, but for me it was just not working. Also, when you have so much listings, it's just difficult to list everywhere,
Oh.
and not for listing. Unlisted is the difficult part.
Oh.
And literally, like last month, I saw only one shoe on Mercury, and that's it. Like, but
Yeah.
still, I have didn't list nothing for like 2 months in there. But Portsmouth was a little quiet. And, like, these 2 weeks has been good. These 2 weeks in Portsmouth has been good.
Mhm.
Um, but eBay is still keen. I've been
I
forgetting a
totally
little bit.
get you. With Mercari, I'm just gonna. I don't like at all. They you gotta send offer one by one. There's some stuff. There's people seen some research that Mercari has more buyers than Poshmark, but I wouldn't go for that. Or I don't know if it's easier for me to use Poshmark and I have better sales on Poshmark. So yeah, if I had to quit one right now, it's either StockX because I sell very low and Mercari. But I just leave them there, man, and just wait for
Yeah.
messages or
I mean, same with me with StockX. I sell maybe one or two, but
Mm.
and they're like releases. I don't sell anything else in there. At least if I found like something like weird that with bugs and stuff. Some Marshall shoes used to sell good in StockX,
Oh yeah,
but like how many Marshall shoes you can find right now that worth it on there. But
those good old days that you see the actual price and you compare per size and you sell it right there in the freaking store.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah, it was good, but like that those days are not anymore. Like for the eBay, um, StockX is kind of dead for me. I prefer Go because you can sell anything. Like pretty much any shoe is fine in there. You can find it, and
yeah.
no bugs, use, repeat, damage.
I love gold. The no boxing, man. That's my favorite, and no pictures. So I'm literally listing while I wait on the line to pay. I already listed everything.
Yeah,
Dang.
Yeah, yeah.
I never
you
thought of
got
it
you
like that.
got
that's good.
sometimes because I know my stores. I know those things are gonna just be there. I list those things that are still there, and I hurry and buy them. I sometimes I do that.
Yeah, the thing is like you don't have
Yeah,
resellers near to you. Like you are
yeah.
the only reseller in your rows.
Well, I live in 100K people town, man. I only have
Exactly.
2 stores and I still make money. So you
In
guys have
here, like
two
I
stores
can
there.
name you 10 resellers like right now. Like I can name you.
Uh,
Like one of the resellers here that we know is like a kind of like it's a similar guy like my Maverick. He's here. He had like 5 employees, and his employees source for him.
okay.
We have made his employee. We haven't met here in person. Well, it's not me,
But
but
let's do
yeah,
the math really quick, man. You said 10 resellers, right? How many stores do you guys have? 30? Each reseller has the opportunity to visit three
we got
stores. I
we got
have
a lot.
two freaking stores.
Yeah, no, we got a lot. We got a lot of stores, but also like in our
Well, yeah.
like an hour around we have 4 Nikes.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I already thought about all that, and I think I prefer my case. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just be the only guy there, or I mean, there's people that come in the border. There's people that come from Mexico and other countries, and they buy stuff, but they don't go specifically to make money out of the stuff. So that's different.
Yeah, 100%. We got, I don't know how to say your name.
You knew
He's
we went.
asking, where are you guys from? So I'm from Georgia in the U.S., here with Antonio as well. Well, not from, we live here in Georgia.
Where you from?
And I'm from Georgia. So,
Well, I'm from Venezuela, but I live here in
You
Georgia.
probably asked because of the flag that's right there behind you.
Probably, yeah.
I'm from Mexico, but I live in South Texas.
Yeah, probably he wanna see where you source to him go source. Don't go because he's there. He go every day to that store.
You're welcome there.
Well, like we used to have like one Burlington like a really near to us, and they closed it. It's closed. Now
Wow.
we had like I can name five in 100 miles. We have like 5 or 6.
That's a lot, man. I literally have in 60-mile ratio, I would say 3 Burlingtons and Ross maybe 7. I'm lucky that it's all in 60 miles, but it's long and it's 4 different cities in six
Yeah,
miles here. Like
yeah. Well,
it's
we
not
still
much
have a
easier.
lot, but we just don't go like as fast as much as we go there anymore because I just did the math. Like one day I went to like all day to go roast and stuff.
Mm.
When everybody was finding the leads and stuff, and
Mm.
like I went like 4 hours sourcing, and I came back with 12 pairs of shoes. With 4 hours sourcing in the outlets, I can get 80 pairs.
Wow.
Maybe you can make more profit in the 12 shoes than I can make in 12 shoes from the outlet. But in the long term, I prefer the outlets because sometimes you can find good stuff in there too. Like uh, we found
Yeah.
we found some vapor maxes, and we able to buy 5, but like I went twice and I bought 10, and I make around $60 profit each. I
Hmm.
made $600 in 10 shoes, and I also that day I bought more other shoes. Like that's what we like a little bit more that right now, right?
Yeah. And that's what I was telling Antonio. In my opinion, what we used to do, like go to one Ross, the next Ross, Burlington next to the Ross, or Marshalls next to the Ross. I wouldn't do it again. It's not sufficient enough for me to be like, okay, I can like do this comfortably, like because now that I'm looking at it, like yeah, you can find a lead to make like probably
100.
$100 on the shoe, but you're only
Mhm.
gonna find it once a month, maybe less. And I'd rather buy a shoe that's gonna make me 10 or 15, $20, buy 20 of them, 50, 80 in one day, as opposed to that one shoe is gonna make me $100 once every couple of months.
But like
I
that's
think
kind of
the I think the main difference is that discount stores. I think this is on my mind. I think it's after they don't make it on the outlets. So the after the outlets, they go to the discount stores. That's why you guys sell faster than me. But the difference is that I hold pretty much everything I see on discount stores until they start to get money, right? And
Yeah,
I have a lot of stuff there in my garage, and they start. I start growing them like seeds, and they start making money. That's
yeah,
how
and
I
I
see
mean,
it.
and that's one thing I want to get into. Our business model. The people watching this know our business model. Me and Antonio, we go to the outlets, buy like 100 to 120 shoes every week, and that's what we do 2 times a week. Well, total is like 120 pairs probably a week that we can
Yeah.
source from 2 days at the outlets. Um, and that's our business model. Only outlets. Sometimes one Ross every I don't know how long.
because
Just
it's
to
next
try
to
it
them.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it. Luis, your business model, like you said, is department stores. Like, how many shoes do you think you're picking up per day, and like how long does it take to sell them? What are you looking for, like per shoe, like profit? Do you have any of those like minimum
Hmm.
requirements?
Sometimes, to be honest with you, I have two structures. I either check the comps, right, like everybody else, but sometimes I just go based on the price
Experience.
difference between the MSRP and what I'm paying for it. And that helps in some applications. For example, I think Poshmark, people are not gonna be comparing prices. Sometimes they will just buy it because it's literally MSRP, even same price or $10, $15 less. They will just buy from you, and you already made 20, 25, 30 per for a Nisa low shoe that I paid $15 to $20 for it. Um, that's one. I just go based on price, materials, brands, and the other one based on the comps. That's what I basically do. How many do I pick up? It just depends on stores, right? Sometimes they're super dry. I would say I think I buy like probably 30 pairs per week, 35 around that. It's not compared to what the amount of you guys obviously, but it's just a different structure.
Yeah.
Like you've seen my background on my garage. I think I've sent you how I hold everything up there.
Yeah. Also like it all like based also like right now like it's not as much inventory in Ross, Marshall, and Burlington, but like before it was good. Like
Hmm.
before, like right after quarantine, it was good. Like like
Oh yeah.
you find vapor matches on Marshall, you
Oh
find elites abroad, football, soccer, good stuff. That like like one day you can find easy 20 pairs of shoes. Even like
oh
a
yeah.
in Marshall sometimes I can get 40 pairs. 40 pairs of shoes, 24 like the whole box like of 24. Like you before you were able to do that. Like right now, as you see, like resellers like Bobby, like he had to like he's mostly those kind of department store, but like right now, as you see, like he have to go to find other source of sourcing. Like he
Oh
have to
yeah.
go to like other people and find it. Like beside that, because he knows that it's not enough. Like and because
Well,
right now it's
it's just
difficult.
hunger, man. You're just hungry. It's a different treasure. Going for that route, that's extra, and he's making it.
Yeah.
That's different, and he does have a lot of stores over there. I mean, he banks it, man.
Yeah,
But that's just a different way. He's just hungry and wants more, man. Why not take? It's
He's
not like a
insane.
different route. Like I'm trying YouTube. it's a different route because I don't have that many stores down here. So I gotta figure out a way to open up a passive income, man. That's what
Yeah,
you gotta do.
yeah, he's insane, but I don't think I would like to do his type of, of work.
Well,
It's too much.
maybe he covers more mileage, but maybe he buys just like you or more, but he moves
No,
a
no,
lot
no,
of
no.
stuff, man.
I'm saying the way that like he prices stuff super high. I'm
Mhm.
waiting until sales because like as you see, like most of the cleats that he's been selling right now, they're the ones like that. For example, like I sold like the last year, you know, and it's cool that he can. And I mean, I will do it if I have the space and the money, though.
Yeah, the difference is the buying power, man. If
Yeah,
you have the buying power on your back, you
and
can
and
hold
this
the stuff.
and
You can
space
hold
too.
it.
Space too.
Yeah.
Space getting there because is you buy 140 pairs a week, where are you going to like? Can you hold it in your team until it sells?
You
I
gotta figure
can.
a way.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
You have to get a warehouse, and it's just I don't know. You're going to. It doesn't work for outlet stuff. It works for like Ross and Marsha stuff. I think.
yeah. Sometimes holding is bad. I'm not telling you you win every single time. You don't. But it all also depends on what you pay for it. So the buying price is literally my key most of the times to either hold it. I pay $10 for it. Why not hold it? Pay 19 for it. Why not hold it? Just gotta hold it.
Yeah, but also influence also in what shoe it is. You know, what you don't wanna hold. You don't wanna hold a, you know, I don't know, like a where urache. You know, like you
Oh
wanna
yeah.
hold something like cleats or you know.
But that's his point. You know,
Also,
if he bought a Hirachi brand new for $20, he
No,
can't wait to sell it for retail. You know, like
but it's I will
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Look, like I understand what you're saying too. Like, and I'm gonna give an example right now with the space. Like, I don't have unlimited space, but I have a good amount of space, and I'm still choosing a business model where I move more pairs of shoes than I hold. Um, in my opinion, I have a lot of bad inventory that's very old that you can say I was holding, but it's still a bad buy. And I'd rather get rid of that inventory, lose money, than I'd rather get rid of that inventory, lose money, um, and replace the space of where it was taken up with inventory that I'm buying right now that's 100% better than that one. And I'd rather lose money to get back my buy cost or whatever, because space is valuable. Like if I had unlimited space, like I wouldn't care. Like I can wait to sell those in 1 year, but the reality for me is my space is filling up, not 100%, but it's filling up, and I see that, and I'm like, I'd rather sell this and get it out, maybe lose money, break even, whatever, and move on. And that's what
yeah.
that's one thing that you struggle with, Antonio. Like your storage unit is full, so like that's probably like something you'd want to do or whatever.
yeah.
You just gotta adapt to your situation and to what you have on your end, man. You have to adapt. I can't be selling this the speed as you guys can because where's my sourcing? I do sourcing online too, but I do it too online. I actually send you guys sometimes links to go and check stuff. Yeah, and it actually got good sourcing online on the on what we passed by, right? On toda la pandemia and all that, right? It actually got good online sourcing. I'm not saying it doesn't. Sometimes you pick good stuff there. I think the key to either hold it or not is what you paid for and your buying power, man. If all you have there and it's making you slow down, not be able to go and source, then you're bad.
You wanna read
But
my
if
stuff?
you can still source while holding stuff, making money, remember those real tree. What's the name of the camouflage brand? Real tree, right?
I think so.
Remember the collab with Nike, the highs? Is
Oh yeah, the boots.
Damn, man, those were everywhere in Burlington, everywhere, in every single Burlington, every city. And you know what people do a lot? Once you scan it and there's no profit, you see it 30 days after, you see it even 1 year after. And why don't you rescan it? Why don't you just go back? Because You think on your head, you already checked that price, right? But you don't know how many days pass by. So the market changes, everything changes. I have the last pair of those shoes listed for 599. Nobody has paid for it, but the last one I sold it for like 280. 280. And everybody left those boots in the
including me.
whole nation probably. So
And Sugar Loaf Nueva.
sometimes you either make the money and sometimes you just gotta check. Why don't you just go and give 10-15 seconds to recheck, man? Just recheck what's there in your shops.
Yeah, I would understand, but I don't go back to the store, so I don't. I can't experience that. We're gonna look at the chat here. We got Maria. What's up? eBay Poshman, Matt. What's going on? Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden asked, "What do you recommend to stack discounts at the outlets?" I recommend you start. Well, for Nike, you really can't stack discounts unless if you're a bulk buyer, or depending on the type of Nike you're in. Some let you do it, some don't. But if you're doing a bulk buy, you can. At the moment, right now of this recording, you don't have to use a 15% off. You can go in. It's 20% off of the back wall and some shoes on the aisles, and there's an additional 20% off
For
members discount. And
finish on Sunday.
yeah, finished the August 7th, and right now you can get 40% off certain shoes, a lot of shoes actually, and that's how you do it. And at Adidas, you got to make an account, stack up some points, and with those points, you can buy a 30% off discount code, and that's how you do it there.
Oh, you get one thing like this.
Yeah, or you get a thingy. You guys can see, nobody's gonna scan it, but it's like 30% off $200, 20% off
Let me get
$100.
it. Let me get it.
I can send it to you. I don't need it.
The only thing I would add about the discounts is every manager is just different and every zone applies it different. So you just gotta try it. I've seen even some Instagram pages, they share stuff and some states get those prices and some states don't. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's even here. Like some stuff is priced like one shoe is $60 plus 20% off, and the other store it's full price. Like it doesn't make too much sense. But it happens.
That's because you guys have like 4 outlets. I only have one.
Oh, we only had 3.
We got Matt saying you can do it all: quick flips, long holds, etc. 100% agree. And I have nothing against that. It's just what I'm doing right now is trying to buy stuff, move it in less than 90 days, and keep the inventory.
Yeah, I do have some shoes that I would like to hold it for a little bit or sell it for the right price, but it's like maybe 10 shoes of 600, and it's probably all releases or something like that. It's not a regular shoes that I buy from the Nike.
You really never know which one's gonna. I mean, there's predictions, but I've seen tons of videos. Like you don't even know how many were produced. You don't even know how many are in existence. So there's a lot of factors you can control. That's why I just go because I see the same shoes because maybe we don't get enough down here, and I recheck them. That's why I just go recheck and see how the market fluctuates, and I know how it changes because I don't see as many pairs as you guys. So if I see the same piece, I'm just gonna recheck the same piece. Why not?
Yeah, Matt says fast nickel and slow dime is a great topic, and 100% agree. Like we're going over it right now. Like we have the capacity, we have the stores to be able to do that, but ShoePicky, he doesn't have those resources, like because his location, and that's why he's doing the slow dime business model or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because he has to, he doesn't have other choices unless he wants to travel a lot, and it's just a lot more other stuff that you have to do.
Yeah, kids again.
Yeah, like a lot of stuff to take into consideration. But like me and Antonio, we can do the fast nickel. Like we can sell 30 shoes for less and move more because we source a lot of pairs every week.
It's the resources you guys have on your hands, either buying power and time, man. Yeah, time is time and space, just like Antonio said, space. Yeah, I'm actually kind of getting tight on space, so I might be experiencing that in the next months. But yeah,
just put 20% discount in the store.
If I tell you guys my limit to keep one thing, you will probably go crazy. it's a year. I put a limit of a year per item. I don't care.
That's not crazy. Like before, I
No.
was like that too, but I'm not doing like the same stuff I was doing was before. Because before I was like, I don't care. I'm not even gonna change the price. I'm not like I'll hold it for however long. I'll hold it to get what I want for it and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But like the more I resold and the more I went to stores, like the less and less it made sense for me to do that because
We have a lot. We can
yeah,
replace the shoes.
yeah, we can replace the shoes and
Mm.
it's just too easy. And
Well,
when
also we already experienced the whole thing because you guys didn't have access to all those pairs a year ago. So now that it's flowing, you guys adapted to that. So that's good. I mean, there was no production of shoes. So
Yeah. Also when like remember like those like 6 8 months that, like Ross and Marshall and Burlington didn't have nothing, like a zero stuff. A lot of people quit. A lot of people like uh
survive.
didn't
Yeah.
yeah, didn't survive because they just wanted shoes from Ross and Marshall. Like I mean, if you're doing full time, like what you do, you just literally going to stop, and we start to go into the outlets, and we like it and we stay
I
there. Like
started hearing about it like 2 or 3 months before, and I'm like, really? Is that gonna happen? About the 40, only 40 providers for Nike, only 40 customers for Nike. That one, and after that, the pandemic, that one was a heavy one. Good thing I had tons of inventory because I keep stuff. That's where I mind it.
yeah,
I make good money there because I had the stuff.
yeah. Also, like you know, every store, like outlets, every day they limit it. They're doing like new limitations and new
Mm,
limitation. It's been a
yeah.
little tough too. Like one day we go in and you can buy five. Another day we go and like you can buy only two. Sometimes right now Nike have like a shoe that they put 20% and they tell you you can get only two per day. You can
Wow.
only get one per day. Like sometimes that's hard. With two shoes, you're going to make $20 in each. It doesn't work. It's not the same. Five for
That's
20.
gas money and lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, gas, money, time. Also, Adidas used to be 10 before, now it's 9. It's not a bit different, but still, like one shoe of many SKUs is it's a little 10 pairs. And they start to say new stuff, but it's all BS. It was like if you get like 9 pair of one color of, like for example, like ultra boots, you can't get another ultra boots. You
Wow.
have to get like 9 pair like name. I was like, that was
They
dumb.
don't limit the SKU, they limit the model type.
Yeah, they were talking us something like that, but it's just literally one manager. She's annoying like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, and the rest, they don't. I mean, well, they're like they do that, but then they're like, if you do another transaction, you can get more, and that is where I'm like, okay, that's cool. If I wasn't able to do that, I'm like, okay, that kind of sucked. It's like limiting for real, but because we can do a separate transaction and then use another 30% off coupon because we can buy like basically unlimited amount of coupons because of the amount of points we have on the Adidas account. That we can do that, and I don't care. Like I'll use
Yeah,
it
it's
again.
free.
Yeah, I'll use it again so I can get more Ultra Boost. But it doesn't really matter.
You know what's funny? That whenever they need you guys, they just let you do whatever you guys want. Whenever they
Remember
need
Nike?
sales, the manager will even give you a coffee in your hand and scan for you for you to get stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
What?
change the rules
Yeah.
depending on their inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like we
something.
went we went one week, and like we used to be like big in refurbished before. There were some good ones, and like one week it was like you can take anything you want. The store was empty. Like I guess they got new stuff and they were not selling, and what they were like you can get anything you want. Like and like right now in one of the store they don't limit us in the refurbished anymore. They say
You
like
know
you
what
can
was
get
crazy about that? Take everything. I remember the 50% off for the pandemic, but I think that hurt Burlington really bad, man. That hurt them a lot because they've been struggling for the past. They're barely coming alive right now after what 2 years because
they
of that
close too many
inventory
stores.
mega sale. they hurt them a lot. But I don't know how they even closed down some stores, like you mentioned. They closed the
Yeah,
one close to you.
yeah. They closed some stores for real. I just the thing that I don't like about Burlington is like the lines are so big and they always take a long time. That's what
Oh,
that's
the
what I
lines.
hate.
Yeah.
To be honest, even at the outlets, like there's 20 people in line. There, 5 minutes, everybody's checked out. 10 minutes, everybody's checked out. Burlington, you stay there for 30 minutes. That's just looking at it now. I'm like, I used to stand in line for like two pairs of shoes. I'm like,
Yeah,
looking at it now from like back then, okay, it was cool. Right now, that's like, heck no, I'll never do that.
Yeah, and also like you guys mentioned, you're gonna have tops, three pairs on your hands. Boom, 20 minutes is way better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna drop them and leave.
Matt says Luis reminds me of Ciro. They get crazy prices.
Latinos, we're Latinos, man.
Baxter McCauley says same here. I had plenty of inventory during the pandemic.
that's
And
cool.
he asked, "Do you still recommend selling on Whatnot?" I never recommended selling on Whatnot, and I don't recommend selling on Whatnot unless you have a following already.
At least you're famous, like
Not famous.
Glenn.
You don't have to be
Well,
famous.
like a famous, not
Following.
yeah, following like Glenn, like Hustle Hacks or Hustle
Hustle B.
B, Rinsey. It's cool to do it like that because uh, even I get to their live stream because I like them, but I don't
But
know. It's
it's
just hard.
different experience. It's not about sell anymore. That's just it's your entertainment right there. That's what you're paying.
Yeah. Also, I want to input. Not you need a following. Also, not necessarily because I've seen a lot of streamers come up from just Whatnot alone, and that's because they had really good inventory and they have it
Hype,
constantly, and
hype.
they
You have to have hype.
yeah, hype inventory. I mean, not necessarily, but like yeah, like hype like Jordan ones, Dunk, like
That's hype.
the stuff that's selling today, right? You have to have that consistently, and if you don't, you're gonna be kind of like us, like we have good streams, people come for us and stuff, but like we're losing money every stream because of the stuff we put.
Show how much I sell the shoes for. Like the one
No,
that taking $10. I mean,
no.
I sold a pair
I'm
of like
gonna get a heart attack right here, man.
$10. I send it for $10. Like, I lose money. I pay like $21 for that in 22, and that's $10 less fees, and I give away three stuff.
Brand new with box kid
Yeah,
shoes, $10. Adidas.
The keys to whatnot is literally what you pay for the item. Don't if you thrift, go whatnot. If not, don't do it. That's it.
yeah, but like it just depends because like
And it doesn't depend. You need a following or you need good inventory. It's either or
yeah,
both.
but mostly also like inventory good because like Glenn like sells those like elites cleats elites and they're like good sizes and he sold it for like $70.
Yeah, even if you have a following, that's where the inventory play comes in.
And it's funny because you can see if you ever bought him East Bay, he got it for East Bay because he had the stickers on the East Bay stickers, and he paid more than $20 for that. Because if you buy it from Marshall, he should have paid like $70 for that shoe. I
He's
believe.
probably already getting not profit, but he's just getting free stuff and
Yeah.
using it to build up his people, man.
Yeah,
He's
no,
building
he's
up
doing
his-
great. I mean, I get to his live stream just to like hang out. It's really cool and learn. I mean, appreciate it. Like, I mean, I didn't speak with him before, and he pretty much he didn't even answer my message before we like got in the no live stream and stuff. I like and now I don't talk every day to him, but I talk to him. Like it's cool. I mean, we the other like we be too like we speak sometimes with the other DF.
DFW sneaker fan.
They're so cool too. It's another streamer like they're Mexicans too. They're from Texas too. I think that I think
Dallas Fort Worth.
yeah, they're like for Dallas. They're super cool. Like and there's a lot of streamers like that. I didn't meet before, and
That's cool, man. Yeah.
it's like my YouTube channel. I would say like that. It's like when you start YouTube that you spend
It's
so much
actually a
time.
pretty nice idea. I wonder how it take that long for it to be produced. I mean, it's you hear about it, it's so simple,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's just auctions online, they exist, but for cars and stuff like that since years ago, probably what 10 years ago, they already exist, and
Yeah.
they just made it very good. I mean,
No, it's
they're
cool.
banking it for sure.
Yeah, I
Maybe a
enjoy it.
giant's gonna end up buying them, or they're gonna go public and sell stocks for for a company.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I like it. Actually, like B was talking about like to be like a to buy stuff from them or something like that. It was like I was like he was talking to somebody and I got it because I knew the other person too and he was talking and I got in the conversation and it's really cool, it's really cool. But yeah, you have to get into there and you have to spend time. You have to be like a you call it like a when you have
Like
to
an
go.
entertainer, you're just
Yeah, you have
entertaining
to do the
people.
show. Like it's really cool. I think that's why like I haven't stopped doing even if I lose money. But like before, nobody know who Chamo is. Like and now, like more people know like about me. Like more people know that I'm a reseller. Some people like follow me on Instagram from there. Uh, I sell some shoes. Like maybe not much, but and mostly about like meeting other people. It's like a maybe it's like a Sunday, like you will find like a wholesaler or somebody that sells you stuff and you can get it.
You can get
It's
connections, right? You
yeah,
never know.
connections and
It
that.
opened you tons of doors. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Whatnot is very community driven from from everybody, from even us as sellers. We see that very, very it's very community driven, and you got to be a part of the community. If you stop, let's say I haven't streamed in almost, I think I haven't streamed in almost a month. People are like, "Where you at? When's your next stream?" And yeah, because I haven't done that, people are gonna forget about me, and that's I don't have a problem with that, but I'm gonna start streaming again. But that's what when something is community driven and you're not a part of the community, you don't
You
get the
have
benefits
your
of it.
you have your 1,000 subscribers already, Kevin, over here in YouTube.
I
Nah,
don't.
but Whatnot is like so fun to do, and like I use it to dump my inventory, and I'm just being honest. Like I don't gotta lie to people and be like, yeah, this is good inventory. Like
That's a good option. If you just gonna get the cash flow fast and reinvest, that's your call, yeah.
I have 500 followers
Oh
today,
wow.
like by today. And
And whatnot.
yeah,
I think I only have two guys following, and I've only joined like three channels, and it's just two guys. I don't know.
but like sometimes I join even if I'm not going to buy nothing. Sometimes I join for the giveaways and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Like to be honest, like I have made more money from stuff that I buy and reseller from another one not resellers of one giveaway and I sell it that when I actually sell on there. Like for example, yesterday, as I told you, I won a pair of grade school Jordan 1 mid um diamonds, at least for free, like zero. I didn't even pay for shipping because I
That's
won.
cool, man.
I going to at least I will sell it for 120, for retail. I want to make flat 120 less fees if I sell it online, and that's going to be profit. You know,
That
you
is
know,
cool. I like the giveaways, but it's just like the housing openings. Whenever you want to sell your house, you give out wine, you give out cheese, and you probably don't sell it. Then you just go and eat and drink for free, right? But yeah,
well, I mean, as a Latin
I mean
people,
that's just
you have to take
yeah.
advantage.
Well, yeah. What I don't like about whatnot, I like that they open up a feature that you can bid without being connected to that. That was awesome for the app. That you can bid on it without being on the chat. I saw it one time. But yeah, it is. You have to
you
have time and you have to like it,
you
because
have
it
to
is
you
time
can
consuming.
pre-bid. You can pre-bid, and if you pre-bid
Yeah, yeah,
enough,
that one.
if you can
But
pre-bid enough, you win it. But like always, somebody's going to beat you. You don't come back.
you never know. You
Yeah,
never
but it's
know.
like like I got a pre-bid today for GC slice for like 105,
Rodriguez.
and somebody already like uh them like it went to like 120. Like if you're not there, uh, pretty much you're going to be because
I've
if you
seen
bid one
everything
dollar
there.
more, you lose.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen everything. Trust me.
Oh yeah, no, but like yeah, for sure. Like I get in every live stream and like for example, from yesterday when I won the giveaway and those people how they call it? DF,
DFW sneaker fan.
they say, oh, he's a streamer. I'm like, oh, cool, he's always support us. I got like 20, 30 followers from that show, you know. And
And I prepare.
a lot of them came today, even if they didn't buy, but they joined,
Hmm,
and that was so cool. You know, that was really cool.
that's cool, man.
And
Yeah. Well, going back to Luis's stuff, Luis, what's your best flip ever?
What's your best what, sorry?
What's your best flip ever in terms of profit?
Oh,
Like the most money you
well, it didn't happen that long ago, man. I had them right here. You want me to wear it?
he was waiting for that question. He
No,
was waiting for that question.
I knew it. Okay, so this one's the one I show you guys about the Olympic. I literally just found eight of this one here. I actually brought one with the tag of Burlington, so you guys can see it right here. Wanna see SKU too and everything?
14.99. I was
No.
thinking it was 19.99.
No cap. No lies around here.
There. So that's one. And the other one that I actually already sold one of those. I still have seven of those. And I have one that's just different, a little bit different.
How much is retail for those?
They don't have retail.
It doesn't exist. They don't have retail tag. That's the special thing.
Okay,
It's
okay, yeah.
just the
I
high
found one.
end.
I found one of those kind before, but it was like Texas something.
So the way you see the SKU on this one, I don't know if you guys, everyone, probably you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
already know for sure, but you just gotta
yeah. I know.
down here. That's the SKU right there. It's very hard
From the tag, it's on the one
on
on
the
the bottom
bottom
of
of
the
the
big
tag.
tag.
Yeah, yeah.
Even some of these are that rare that they're not produced because they have on the last three digits. It's just X's.
Yeah, XX.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, uh, I just found those, and that's been the best. I sold one for 650, and I know you guys were, or a lot of people would say, just sell them, it's gonna flood. I don't care about flooding. I actually want rain down here because it's very dry here in my hometown. So I don't care about the flood. I don't think there's gonna be flood because they were not produced. How is gonna be flood if they were not produced? There's
Yeah.
no way it's gonna be a flood. And I saw a comp for 1,800 for those gold medalistic.
Absolutely insane. So those are track. Well, let me see what they said. So those are tracks singlets, right? Or track shirts that they give at the Olympics.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can read. Do I put it again or in the
Yeah, I
comments?
got it. So so supposedly every year Nike gives gold medal athletes from the World Champions or the Olympics those singlets or those shirts that Luis bought at Burlington 2 days ago. Um, and yeah, I mean they're just extremely um, rare shirts, and they're only for gold people, like the best of the world. So I never knew that until right now. Luis told us that Profit Finds sent him that message, and right now it really does make sense why they go for so much because literally
It's a picture.
nobody but the number one athletes in the world or people who get gold medals from the Olympics have them or ever get to wear them.
They pretty much are like promo, TV promo samples, kind of insane as they got like in shoes. You find sometimes like a promo, TV
Hmm.
samples. Pretty much those are like
Yeah,
samples,
I will
promo.
compare them with samples for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Friends and family,
yeah,
more of them friends, not more friends and family than samples, I think, because friends and family are more exclusive and stuff.
yeah. Well, that was really insane because like normally like you find one, but this guy found 16 of them.
Actually, there were 17 because I got 16 left. I already sold one.
Wow.
But
And
yeah,
like
man, no. I was already actually I was already happy because I saw like six shoes there that I haven't found down here. I was happy. I saw a bike shoe I can sell for 100 for $10. I was already happy, and it was actually my last thing on the store. I'm just gonna go check the. I already checked the women's section
that
at
was the
men's.
cherry of the
I'm
guy.
just gonna go there. Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't, no lo puedo creer, no lo puedo creer. I mentioned that like probably like 10 times on my video.
But that's the beauty. That's the beautiful thing. Even like when you send that, I send it to my wife. Look, see, you should resell. Like that's the beautiful thing about like our business, because like you probably not like most of the time you will find normal stuff, but
Mm,
sometimes you just win the lottery. Like
mm.
sometimes if you're consistent and you have a little bit of luck,
And you
sometimes
have
like
to know what you're looking for. How many people saw those shirts hanging there, man? You can
yeah,
tell me.
yeah,
How many?
it's experience. It,
Ah,
it's
what I
it's
didn't mention is it was
constantly
not my local Burlington. I was just there because I took my son to an aquarium. I was just there on the only store on this on that city. I just went because I wanted to go check what's up, man.
take it
Like,
again.
you know.
You can take it 10 times now. The good that I mean that's the good, like you have it's a little bit of experience, it's a little bit of consistency because you know as we said he was going for something else with his kid and he went there. It's because like every time like we breathe, like we drink water and go like want to go to a store, like it's everything that we want to do, and like it's really consistency is also a key. Like we don't stop,
Oh
like
yeah.
we go and every time, like as much as we can. Before too, I saw a store. I saw a rose. We passed a rose in the highway. So I want to stop there. Let's stop there.
I'm
It's
just
so
gonna
cool.
tell you a quick line that it's the thing is that it's harder to see the good things every time, man. The no and the bad things are the easiest freaking thing to see. That's just the difference. If you have to see another perspective to feel good about every single detail that happens. That's it. That's it. Take that as a motive for your. That's what I do. You just gotta think the good thing about what happened to you right there. Like don't go. Yeah, and I mean it is luck. We can be luck. I don't care. But how was I there in the lucky part? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that was 100% luck. I said like it's a little bit
No,
of
it
luck.
was luck that it was 16 pieces, man. That
I
was
mean,
crazy. Yeah.
I say like, it's a little bit of everything. Like it's just you were in the right moment at the right time, and that's it. And it happened to a lot of people. It happened if you're consistent. You
Mm.
we call it luck, but it's like it's consistency because and to a lot of people happen before. Like I found sometimes like a pair of shoes that were like 350 and I paid 20. One day like Kevin got a jersey that he got it for like 20 and he sold it for 500.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
Miles, how he called it, Miles from the es- the one had the pizza shoes.
Oh,
He
the pizza joint.
Slim Pickett. He found a shoe in Burlington that worth 40K. Like, and he paid like $50. And the shoes are so rare, so rare. Like, it's no listing, it's not nothing. It was like they were like 10 made, and that's it.
Sometimes, whenever that happens, we actually doubt that scenario is real, but it is real. Like we most
Yeah.
of the times we're like, nah, he just put his shoes there or stuff like that. Yeah,
No, I mean I believe my like
I know. But what I tell you about the no, look at the no, no, no.
no, no, yeah,
It's
no.
always there too.
People that say no is the people that don't do that, people that don't know nothing. But like if you're consistent, you like one day going to be your day, like today was your day, tomorrow can be mine.
Also,
And also
another a really quick pick I like always, and I always think about it. I paid $1 for a Stan Smith, and I sold it for $100. So, I mean, yeah, you always think about those 199 in Ross and one, and you got ROI of 1,000 or 1,000%
percent,
on an item.
yeah, no, it's insane. And that's like I really like, for me I really like the hunt part, like
Mm.
the thing that you don't know what you're going to find. For me it's like a drug. It's like when people like go and bidding for like casinos or something like that.
Oh
For
yeah,
me this is like the same.
it's a
And
great
it's
feeling for sure.
like a work. I mean, it's a work. It's my work and my job, and I do it and I make money. And it's not like right now. It's not like I don't do it as like when you bid in a casino, you do it. If you lose, you lose. Here, I know that I'm not going to lose. I know what I'm doing. Like I already like study most of the things that I'm doing.
Yeah, you definitely feel like scratching up tickets whenever you're moving.
That's what you do when you if you were to go into Burlington or Ross and go hit like 10. That's what you're doing. You're trying to hit the lottery and like find something because most of the time you're probably not gonna find something unless when you do you find it. Like and
Yeah.
I'd rather just be like I'm gonna go to the outlets and like I know there's something there as opposed to Ross, because like Antonio said, like you got to be consistent. A beginner wouldn't know those singlets are worth $600 or maybe even more a piece. Like
Going back
they
to
wouldn't
what price are you gonna price it for? Just really quick, I saw a guy that sold one of those for $160. Can you believe that?
I will have bad, eh?
I
Yeah.
sold it for 650 on 30 seconds, like, and I
Yeah.
probably undersold for 650 because it was too fast. That's how I think about it. The market screams to you. It's screaming. That's too low. If you sell it in a day, that's too low. That's why I raised it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean you had to know. You had to have like you had to know your team and you had to feel your gut, like as we tell we tell you like hey you should sell it fast. But you know what you're going to do, if you lose, like you decide to lose, and if you win, you did your move, like
I
and
already felt happy about that experience. Even sold one pay for the whole trip.
yeah, exactly. Like and that's like how to feel like we like Kevin and I, we source pretty much the same, we go to the same stuff, and we take like our store so different. Like we are like we take our stuff so different. We some stuff even we price it so different. And
Mhm.
sometimes, I have it more expensive and I sell it first than him. It's weird. Or
Mhm.
backwards,
Oh
or
yeah,
backwards.
algorithms are crazy, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like
Mhm.
or sometimes I just price it more, but I take a lower offer too. Like it's
I
just
remember the Puma Dreamers I sold, and Kev was pissed at me.
yeah, like how did you? Oh, those dreamers, how much you sell them for?
I sold them for like 95, 99.
I've been selling it for 70, 80. We
And
bought
this one, okay, there you go. But you pay low for them, right? I remember your Foot Locker picks.
$32 with
Well,
tax.
I picked them for 23 on Ross. I waited. You guys probably passed the clearance, but I did to the clearance.
Yeah. The thing with the dreamers, we did like you said to like double check. We didn't
Yeah.
check. We didn't double check. We saw it and we skip it.
Well, the thing is that you never know. Maybe that's some for Kev. They went to Puerto Rico, so maybe I got lucky there. There you go.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Then it's going to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been selling some stuff to Puerto Rico too. It's a little more expensive to ship though, but it's not that different. It's like California, right? I just hate to sell to California.
Oh, yeah, it's just
Just the
U.S.
shipping gets high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those were insane. And like, also, as you guys, if some of you guys speak Spanish, Luis have a YouTube channel in Spanish. We in Spanish, he's doing so good there. He's playing like it's like Kevin shows, but in Spanish.
And more in depth. I've noticed recently that a lot of my videos, I just go to the stores and just go really fast. But okay, you guys, we're 58 minutes in. I think we're gonna conclude it. We're concluding it great with ShoePicky YouTube channel shout out. His name ShoePicky is the same as his YouTube channel. If you speak Spanish, if you're a Spanish speaker, if you're interested in reselling, check it out. He has a great content.
I just shaved my beard. Look how it was.
That's what was different about you, huh? But
My wife told me I look older without the beard. I'm like, what the heck? That's the opposite.
yeah, I mean, I kind
Yeah,
of agree with her.
It feels like I've known you guys for 3 years. So pretty cool, man.
yeah.
It
We
goes
can
really
we
fast.
like, at least me and Luis, like we became like friends. We don't even speak in English. We speak Spanish like
Mhm.
most of the time. I see Luis, and it's weird right now that we're speaking in English. But
We
this
have
this
tons
YouTube
of
channel is in English.
similarities. We're from different countries. We came here. We do shoes. Freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching the stream. Really appreciate Luis for coming on. Thank you, man. We appreciate you for answering
Thank you
all the
for
questions.
inviting me, man.
Yeah, no problem. You guys subscribe to his YouTube channel. what is your Instagram? You got any other socials you wanna give out?
Actually, ShoePicky. It's the same thing. I do Instagram. I create my short videos on TikTok, but I'm rarely there. So I do just do ShoePicky, and I'll be everywhere. The same one.
You guys
There
give
you
him a
go.
follow. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. See you probably some Thursdays.
We're not not,
Saludos.
not next
Estén bien.
Thursday, unfortunately.
I'm gonna invite Kevin, but he's gonna be in Spanish on my end.
Bueno, pero ahí intentamos.
Thank you guys.
Sale.
See
Great,
you.
great.
Que estés